Welcome back to Sailing Tova. Join us as we race back to Florida ahead of Tropical Storm Ernesto. With the storm alert issued, we're making our way back to the Sunshine State to prepare for the potential impact of Ernesto. From the latest weather updates to our experience on the sea, we're bringing you along for the ride. Stay tuned for more storm coverage and get ready for the race back to Fort Lauderdale. We just rode out the storms caused by Hurricane Debbie, and now we are monitoring Tropical Storm Ernesto. We still have 3 more weeks on our cruiser permit, so hopefully we won't have to cut and run back to the States. We are on high alert and we have to be prepared and have a plan. We left the beautiful beach we've been enjoying for the last week and are headed to Hatchet Bay, Eleuthera. The storm's path is still a bit uncertain, but it's clear that Puerto Rico is in its sights, which means more than likely it will affect the Bahamas.
Ocean breeze is on its way out of the cut
Hatchet Bay.
of Hatchet Bay. This will be our second try. First try, the wind picked up to 25 knots as we were going to try to hit her. So after some screaming and crying, we
Abort.
to turn around and abort that one. And now we're fixing to have to abort again because the mailboat's fixing to come out.
Oh, and more thunder. That is Hatchet Bay Cut, and you do not go through when a squall hits with 25 knots of wind on your approach. On the move again, we are headed to Spanish Wells, Eleuthera. If things get dicey, we can always make a run back to Hatchet Bay. That would be our closest hurricane hole. We monitor multiple weather sources for updates. Ernesto is expected to build to a Category 3 hurricane. The models are all over the place. Hopefully it will make a right turn and go out to sea.
Let's go. Drug about 4 feet, and then it's buried pretty good. The row bar's sticking out. That's about it.
Okay, good. Are you comfy, Archie? We needed a break from worrying about the weather, so we headed over to one of our favorite places, Sandbar Beach Bar and Grill on Russell Island. What is that?
This is poutine, French fries, and gravy and curd cheese, but we added jalapenos to it because we're from Oklahoma, not Canada.
We had no idea the next morning we would get a storm update that would cause both of us to look at each other and say, we gotta go.
All right, we are going to begin with some breaking news in the tropics. The area that was previously designated potential tropical cyclone 5, well, Hurricane Hunter aircraft have been in the system this afternoon, and they have now determined this is a tropical storm, so it has now been given the name Ernesto.
Well, this really wasn't our plan to leave, but Tropical Storm Ernesto had different plans for us. Where are we going through?
We're going through Egg Island Cut. Lost our wind, but we're motor sailing. And then we're fixing to be in the deep water pretty quick, and we will start fishing.
Start fishing on our way to Florida. 192 miles. Fast track back. Archie's all ready. Wrote down, made all of our plans, times, miles.
In about 12 hours, we'll throw all them out the window.
What?
In about 12 hours from now, we'll throw all those plans out the window and start over again.
Yes, it could change many times before we get there. Mike and I take shifts when doing long passages, also called on watch. I sleep early in the evening, and then Mike wakes me up about midnight, and I take my watch so I can watch the sunrise. The watches vary from 2 hours to 4 hours, all depending on how the person on watch feels. If you get tired on watch, you wake the other person up.
Archie, how do you like this smooth water? He's wagging his tail, he's stretching. Now this is how a Gulf Stream crossing is supposed to look. I mean, we're not going to sail, but
That's okay.
it is glass smooth out here. We're running about 6.5 knots right now. You can tell the Gulf Stream's pulling us a little bit.
Left 4, 5 hours?
Yeah, 5 hours.
Very nice. It felt a little eerie, like the calm before the storm. It sure was perfect for our early morning coffee.
I met you during the golden age of television shows like Parks and Recreation.
Be sure to follow our Facebook page, Sailing Tova, to get real-time updates.
And there was just a fling, meant nothing, yeah, just a fling and meant nothing. Starfield sky, late September night, a twist of fate.
I thought there was a military jet above us.
Yeah,
Time to get some rest. We love Fort Lauderdale. Leave us a comment down below and tell us about any storm you have had to ride out on a boat or land. Or just say hi.
so you know I'm in it for the long haul. 'Cause stuck on you, so stuck with me through all. I feel
The tide,
Yeah, did our best.
Well-
Time it.
we're early.
Well, it's not too bad. I mean, we're still going just under 5 knots. I like to feel it pushing, but it's not bad.
Yeah, I stuck on you, so stuck with me through all. Through thick and thin, the mess we're in right now.
Yeah, I copy you. Okay, just look out.
The ball, it's so
Thanks so much for watching, and hit that subscribe button so we can see you next Thursday. And a special thanks to our subscribers and patrons.